made me need to translate that to English to let the rest of the world know about what Cuban immigrants have endured. What have gone through. It is a funny movie, but it is tragic. It is also melancholic. It has a lot of, and I think it's a documentary that comes from the heart. So before I start my presentation, I just wanted to say that I'm humbled to be with you guys here. Ironically, I feel almost with this crowd right here. I feel almost at home today. And it's interesting that I'm saying that because of the fact that I'm one of those, you mentioned in your presentation, you're one of those Cubans that went somewhere else when they're right here from Cuba. That's exactly what happened to me. I've never lived in Miami. So when I come to Miami, in a way, it's a little bit of a foreign experience. I lived in New York City, I lived in New Jersey, I lived in Arizona. I live in Florida now. But not in exactly Miami. I live near Tampa, and that is not even Tampa. It's actually Lakeland, which is outside of Tampa. But anyway, I don't want to, I'm going to get into my book, and I don't want to get into the specifics here of the book, because I really want you to buy the book, and I want you to read it. And especially having so many Cubans here, this is something that I wrote for Cuban Americans and our descendants, but also for the general public. One of the things, Americans in particular, so that they can learn a little bit about us and what the Mariel was. So I'm going to start right now telling you a little bit about how this came about, and that is a few years ago, close to 10 years ago, I started doing a little bit of research. I happened to be a Marielito, so I arrived in the U.S. in the Mariel Boatlift. And I started doing a little bit of research, and I was really surprised by the fact that the Mariel Boatlift, most people don't know this, is the largest seaborne exodus in the history of Latin America. 125,000 Cubans left the country in approximately 6 months. So it was a very, very profound historical experience. And when I did the research outside of Mirta Ojito's Finding Mañana, there's really not a whole lot of testimonial literature that talks about that particular time in history. So anyway, to make a long story short,